In the last video, I talked about the importance of data cleaning and why we do it and what we hope to get out of it. In this video, I'm going to talk about how we do it and what we do. Again, it is important to get to know your data, understand what it is. I mentioned get a code book and look at what your variables mean, but look at the raw data. What do you have in each column? What do you have in each row? What does each variable measure? Really get to grips and understand what your data set, what kind of data your data set holds. Once you know your data set, there's a number of steps that you should follow to ensure you clean your data. We remove duplicates. Sometimes there's two columns that measure the same thing. Delete one column. Sometimes one person might have taken the survey twice. You take out those answers. In the example in the previous video, you saw there was spelling errors, there were inconsistencies how things were spelled. Fix them, because that will really help you. Not only fix the data in the rows, but also sometimes you might consider renaming variables to make them easier to understand. We need to deal with outliers and unusual numbers. So the 4, age 4 we dealt with, or the 99 we dealt with. Deal with missing information. It is common to have missing values in a data set. So what we need to do is we need to find a strategy of how to deal with that. And we will cover that in further videos in more depth. Make sure everything in your data is consistent. Also remove odd characters, $signs, pound signs. The computer doesn't understand them. So if you have a pound or $sign, it sees it as a string and therefore can't treat them as continuous variables. So remove them from your data. Finally, once you've uploaded your data into a statistical software package like Jamovi and SPSS or whatever you're using, ensure that you categorize your data correctly. Is it continuous? Is it ordinal? Is it nominal? So going back to that data, here we have the original data. When we look at the descriptors, we see that in age, the age is 222 for the mean. Clearly not right. We have female, we have gender. It says there's 4 different types. Again, that's not right. We know there's only 2. The same with residency. It says there's 5 different places of residency when we know there's only 5. So once we've cleaned the data, it'll look something like this. As you can see now, the age, the mean, becomes much better. With 28 years old, looks much more representative of the data. Again, for gender, it now says we have 3 males, 2 females, which represents our data set. And in residency, it tells us that we have 1 place of residence and all 5 people on the same place. Again, we get much better results in the monthly income as well, because we've taken out the minus 99, 9,999. So we have the data set at the top is the old one. We've got it, the new one, the clean one on the bottom. What have we done? Well, we've changed the 4 to 14 because we clearly we figured out the age. We've removed the 99, which represents a missing value. We've corrected the spelling for gender and the residencies. We've made them consistent. And for monthly income, we've removed the minus 9,999. Note, in many raw data sets, 99, 999, or minus 9,999 represent missing values. So again, it's about understanding your data. So double check everything and then go through the steps mentioned before. So how do we clean data? Well, the best place for beginners is Excel. In Excel, you can filter your data. You can easily change the rows. You can easily change the columns. You can do most of the things that you need to do to clean your data before you import it into any statistical analysis software. You can then finish the cleaning in Jamovi by categorizing your data. Is it nominal, ordinal, or continuous? Or in SPSS, you would do the same. If you're more adventurous, you can use R or Python to clean your data. These are programming languages. They have a big learning curve, but they will make it a lot easier for you to learn to do data cleaning. Remember, if you're putting rubbish into the machine, you will get rubbish out. You saw that at the beginning. When we left those weird values in, we got very weird results. Once we cleaned our data, we got results that look much, much better. Finally, everything you do, record it so that you and the people who look at your data know exactly what you did and why you did it.